You stumbled upon this message for a reason, right here, right now. This moment is divinely appointed, crafted specifically for you to receive something profound and transformative. It's not a coincidence that you're here, watching this. God's hand has guided you to this message because there is something extraordinary about you, something unique that sets you apart from the rest. You are not just a passerby in life. You are one of God's chosen. The trials you've faced, the victories you've claimed, and even the moments of uncertainty have all been shaping you, preparing you for a destiny far greater than you can currently fathom. Does this resonate with you? Consider this. In Jeremiah 29:11, God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Do you feel the pull of that promise? What if every setback in your life was actually a setup for something greater? A divine orchestration leading you to the very purpose you were created for. The fact that you're here today is a testament to that divine plan. As you let this truth sink into your heart, envision the clarity and peace that come from knowing you are walking a path designed by God Himself. This message is not just words, it's a mirror reflecting your own journey, your struggles, and your triumphs. By the end of this video, you'll feel a renewed sense of purpose, a spark of confidence that you are in alignment with something far greater than yourself. This is your moment to embrace the truth of who you are, God's masterpiece, set apart for an extraordinary mission. So, why not make this a declaration? Take a moment to interact with this message. Like this video to amplify its reach, allowing others searching for their sign to find it too. In Matthew 5:14, Jesus says, "You are the light of the world." Could it be that this light is meant to shine through you, inspiring others who feel lost or unseen? Comment 77 below as a signal to the universe, and more importantly, to God, that you are ready to receive the blessings and wisdom waiting for you. Stay with this message, especially through the pivotal insights shared up to the 19th minute. Let it serve as a guide to uncovering why everything in your life is unfolding as it is. This is not an accident. You are here because it's your time to step into the fullness of who you are and the divine calling on your life. What will you do with this moment of clarity, this divine nudge? Perhaps it's time to take that step of faith and see where God is leading you. God's chosen ones, this is a very special message for a special soul. One, recognizing your unique purpose. From the very moment you entered this world, a divine fingerprint marked your existence. There was something about you that stood out, a spark that others may have noticed even before you did. Perhaps it was a quiet strength, an unshakable hope, or a deep sense of wonder about life that you carried within. Have you ever felt different, as though you were walking a path only you could understand? Maybe you sensed this uniqueness as a child, a tugging at your spirit that told you, you are meant for more. Or perhaps it has only recently begun to surface, like a persistent whisper, reminding you that your life is destined for something extraordinary. This is not a coincidence. In Ephesians 2:10, the Bible reminds us, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Your life has a purpose carefully designed by the Creator Himself. What if every joy and every heartache, every win and every loss were all intricately woven into a greater plan? Can you see how each of these moments has been shaping you, molding you into the person you are meant to become? This is your time, your divine season of realization, to step into that calling with clarity and boldness. Even if the pieces of your journey seem scattered or unclear right now, Trust that they are coming together perfectly, like a masterpiece in progress. Imagine a tapestry being woven thread by thread. What seems chaotic up close becomes breathtakingly beautiful when seen from the perspective of the Creator. Could it be that your life is unfolding in the same way? Your purpose is not just about achieving outward success or meeting worldly expectations. It's about uncovering the unique essence of who you are, the version of yourself that God envisioned when He formed you in your mother's womb. Psalm 139:13. As you walk this path, consider what it means to live in alignment with your God-given destiny. What would it feel like to wake up each day with a sense of clarity, knowing that every decision, every step forward, brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be? Picture a life where each action feels intentional, where you no longer carry the weight of others' expectations, but instead embrace the freedom to live authentically. This is the life God is calling you to, a life of joy, purpose, and fulfillment, uniquely tailored to your soul. You are not here to conform to someone else's vision of success or to live by the limitations others may have placed on you. Romans 12:2 challenges us. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. What if your transformation begins now? What if this moment is your invitation to break free from molds that were never meant for you? You were born to create, to inspire, and to bring forth something only you can offer to the world. What legacy will you leave behind? How will you step into the fullness of who you are created to be? This is your time. Your journey is sacred, your calling unique, and your potential limitless. The path ahead may not be fully visible, but trust that it has been laid with precision and care by the one who knows the end from the beginning. Will you take the next step? Will you trust that your life has been designed with a purpose so grand that only you can fulfill it? It's time to step into your destiny and embrace the extraordinary plan God has for you. This path you're walking is about far more than personal achievement. It is about stepping into a divine calling that not only transforms your life, but also becomes a blessing to others. Have you ever wondered why your experiences seem to carry a deeper meaning? Why certain moments tug at your heart as though pointing you towards something greater? God is guiding you toward a higher purpose, a purpose that illuminates not just your own path, but also inspires and uplifts those around you. In Matthew 5:16, Jesus says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Could it be that your very presence, when aligned with your true purpose, becomes a beacon of hope for others? Imagine the lives you will touch simply by living authentically, by embracing the values and passions God has placed within you. You don't need to force change or preach to others for them to see the transformation in you. Like a candle in a dark room, your light will naturally radiate, drawing others toward the love and truth that you embody. What if your greatest impact lies not in what you do, but in who you become? Trust in this process of unfolding, for every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is a piece of the grander picture God is painting in your life. To recognize your divine purpose, you must first allow yourself to move beyond the doubts and fears that have weighed you down. Is there a dream or vision that keeps resurfacing in your heart? One that you've dismissed as impossible or impractical? The Bible reminds us in Philippians 4:13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." What if those visions are not random, but are God's way of showing you glimpses of the life He has prepared for you? Reclaiming your power begins with trusting these dreams, letting go of limitations, and believing that you are capable of extraordinary things through Him. Now, imagine waking up each day with a sense of alignment and freedom, no longer confined by others' expectations, but fully living the life God has designed for you. What would it feel like to step into your purpose with confidence, knowing that every action and every thought is part of a greater plan? Romans 8:28 assures us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." This divine calling is not just about what you do, it's about who you are becoming, a person whose life glorifies God and inspires others. As you walk this journey, trust that God's timing is perfect. Your purpose may reveal itself as a quiet nudge, an inner conviction, or even a life-changing event that shifts your perspective entirely. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything suddenly made sense, where the trials you endured seemed to connect to something greater? This is how God works, weaving every moment of growth, every hardship and every triumph into the fabric of your calling. Spiritually speaking, these moments are not accidents. They are milestones preparing you for the blooming of your purpose. The life God has planned for you is one of alignment, fulfillment, and joy. Can you feel the anticipation building within you? Every step you've taken so far has been laying the foundation for the extraordinary work God will do through you. Are you ready to embrace this purpose, to trust the process, and to let God's light shine through you? The time is now to release the doubts, trust the path, and step boldly into the life you were always meant to live. You are not walking this path alone. From the very beginning, God has been with you, orchestrating moments of clarity, opening doors of opportunity, and guiding you toward a life of fulfillment that transcends worldly definitions of success. This purpose is not just about achieving goals or building a career. It is about discovering the reason you were created, the unique calling that only you can fulfill. Can you feel it stirring within you? Imagine the joy and peace of living authentically, of stepping into a role that not only fulfills you, but also blesses those around you. Your purpose is not a race or a competition. It's a deeply personal journey designed exclusively for you by God Himself. In Ephesians 1:11, it is written, "In Him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan of Him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of His will." This verse reminds us that your life is no accident. Every twist, every turn, every challenge and triumph has been shaping you for this moment. What if the struggles you faced were not roadblocks, but stepping stones, placed intentionally to lead you closer to your calling? Your path is unique, unrepeatable, and profoundly significant. As you embrace this truth, let go of any need to compare yourself to others. The Bible teaches in Galatians 6:4, each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone, without comparing themselves to someone else. How freeing would it be to stop measuring your worth by the standards of others? You are not here to fit into someone else's mold. You are here to create something that reflects the depth and beauty of your own soul. A life that brings glory to God and joy to those who encounter it. Can you begin to see how your authenticity is the very key to unlocking your purpose? Picture a life where you wake up every day with an unshakable sense of peace, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Every experience, every person you meet, every decision you make aligns perfectly with God's divine plan for you. Imagine the confidence of walking in step with your Creator, trusting that He is working all things together for your good, as promised in Romans 8:28. What would it feel like to live with that kind of trust and assurance? This path of purpose isn't about striving or forcing things to happen. It's about allowing God's plan to unfold naturally, effortlessly, in His perfect timing. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." As you align yourself with God's purpose, you'll find that life begins to flow with a sense of ease and grace. as though every piece of the puzzle is falling into place? Can you trust that the Creator of the universe has already mapped out your journey down to the smallest detail? Imagine a life where every choice you make reflects your deepest values, where you no longer feel the need to conform to others' expectations or dim your light to make others comfortable. You were created to shine, to be a beacon of hope and inspiration in a world that desperately needs it. In Matthew 5:14, Jesus calls us the light of the world, urging us to let that light shine. What impact could your light have on others simply by living authentically and fully embracing your God-given purpose? This is the life that God has prepared for you, a life that reflects your inner strength, kindness, and courage. As you continue to walk this path, your purpose will unfold in ways that will amaze you, bringing clarity, joy, and fulfillment beyond anything you could have imagined. Every moment of doubt, every step of faith has been leading you to this realization. What would it look like to fully embrace this truth, to step boldly into the life God has designed for you? Now is the time to release any lingering doubts or fears and step forward with confidence. You're not here by chance, you are here by divine appointment. Spirit has been guiding you all along, whispering truths into your heart and preparing you for this very moment. Trust in the process, trust in God's plan, and know that every step forward brings you closer to the life you were always meant to live. This is your time, your purpose, and your destiny. Will you take the leap of faith and trust that God has equipped you for this journey? The time is now. Step into it boldly and fully. 2. Embracing the power of abundance. As one of God's chosen ones, you are called to live a life of divine abundance. This abundance isn't confined to material wealth, but encompasses joy, freedom, love, and purpose. It's not something you need to chase or labor endlessly to achieve. It's already aligned with you, waiting to flow into your life when you embrace it fully. Do you realize that abundance is your birthright, given to you by God? Spirit is gently guiding you to see that every experience, every opportunity, and every resource you need is already on its way. Are you ready to open your heart and mind to receive the blessings God has prepared for you? The Bible speaks of this abundance in John 10:10, where Jesus promises, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." What if this fullness of life is not a distant dream, but a reality waiting for you to step into? Imagine living each day with a deep, unshakable trust in God's provision, knowing that you don't have to struggle or compromise to receive what's meant for you. When you embrace this truth, you align yourself with the flow of divine grace, allowing prosperity, peace, and fulfillment to touch every area of your life. How would it feel to live without fear of lack, secure in the knowledge that God's blessings are limitless? True abundance goes far beyond material possessions. It's about a richness of spirit, a profound contentment that fills your heart and allows you to move through life with grace and ease. In Philippians 4:19, Paul assures us, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." What if the scarcity or limitations you've experienced in the past were never part of God's plan for you? Spirit is calling you to release these old beliefs and embrace a mindset of openness and faith. Do you believe you are worthy of this abundance? Because the moment you do, the floodgates of heaven are ready to open for you. Visualize yourself surrounded by blessings, both seen and unseen, and feel the gratitude that arises in your heart for every provision. Spirit encourages you to treat every moment, every sunrise, every smile, every opportunity as evidence of God's overflowing abundance in your life. The act of expressing gratitude isn't just a response to blessings, it's a way of affirming your alignment with God's promise of abundance. Psalm 23:5 paints a vivid picture of this, proclaiming, "You prepare a table before me, my cup overflows." Can you see how your gratitude reinforces your connection to this divine flow? What would it look like to live each day with an open heart, trusting that every blessing is just the beginning of more to come? But abundance isn't just about receiving. It's about becoming a vessel through which God's blessings can flow to others. Imagine yourself not only surrounded by abundance, but also sharing it generously, uplifting and inspiring those around you. The Bible reminds us in 2 Corinthians 9:8, "And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work." What if the wealth you receive, whether material, emotional, or spiritual, is meant to ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may not even realize? This is the abundance God has designed for you, not for personal gain alone, but for a greater purpose. It's wealth that empowers you to act with generosity and compassion, creating a life that resonates with love and service. Are you ready to embrace this divine calling? To step into the flow of God's infinite provision, knowing that as you give, you will be replenished many times over. This is not just your time to receive, but your time to impact, to live a life so aligned with God's will that it transforms the world around you. Now, take a moment to reflect. Can you feel the abundance already present in your life? Can you see how God has been preparing you for this season of overflow? Trust that as you continue to walk this path, every step will reveal more of the purpose, joy, and fulfillment that He has in store for you. This is your moment to step boldly into your destiny as a chosen vessel of God's infinite blessings. As you step into this life of abundance, Spirit wants you to remember that you are deserving of every blessing. This isn't about luck or chance. It's about aligning with the truth of who you are. You are a beacon for prosperity, a chosen one who understands that abundance is part of the journey, part of your soul's path. The more you embrace this truth, the more effortlessly wealth will flow into your life. Spirit wants you to see each day as an opportunity to affirm this alignment, to walk forward knowing that your needs are met, your dreams are supported, and your purpose is unfolding in perfect harmony. 3. Manifesting true love and deep connections. In your journey as one of God's chosen ones, love is never a coincidence. It is a divine calling intricately woven into the purpose of your soul. The Spirit wants you to realize that true love, whether romantic, platonic, or familial, is not only aligned with your spiritual path, but is also a reflection of your divine purpose. This is no ordinary love. It is a connection that resonates deeply with your highest self, nurturing and uplifting your soul's mission. Have you ever wondered why some connections feel so profound, as though they were destined? Spirit whispers that you are not only worthy, but fully deserving of a love that feels like home. A sanctuary where your value is seen, your essence cherished, and your purpose supported. Imagine being in a relationship where every moment feels like a sacred exchange of souls. There are no superficial interactions. Even in silence, there is a profound understanding, a connection that speaks louder than words ever could. This is the love that God has prepared for you, a love that is both deeply passionate and profoundly peaceful. It is a love that propels your growth and supports your evolution, never hindering your journey. And here's the beautiful truth. This love is not something you must pursue frantically or force into existence. It is already destined, carefully woven into the divine plan for your life, waiting to flow into your world as you continue to align with your truest self. The Spirit calls on you to open your heart and prepare yourself for this divine connection. What fears or doubts might still linger in your heart, creating walls that block the blessings of true love. To welcome this sacred partnership, Spirit encourages you to release the remnants of past pain and trust in the divine timing of love. Remember, true love comes not from chasing, but from being in harmony with your purpose and the faith that God has already ordained the perfect union for you. Are you ready to believe in your worthiness and allow this love to unfold in your life? Picture the moment when you finally meet this person, a love so profound that it feels as if you've known them for lifetimes. This connection is no accident. It is a reflection of God's divine plan, a partnership sacredly designed to illuminate your unique light. Just as Proverbs 19:21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." This love is part of the Lord's purpose for your life. It will not only celebrate who you are, but also inspire you to become all that God has called you to be. In seeking this love, the Spirit reminds you of a powerful truth. The journey to divine love always begins with self-love. How can you pour from an empty vessel as you embrace the beauty of your being, letting go of the pain of the past? You create space for God to bless you with a connection that mirrors His perfect love for you. This love, when it arrives, will not only fill your heart, but also empower your soul, guiding you closer to the life God has destined for you. Are you ready to trust in this promise and step into the love that awaits you? Yet this profound connection isn't restricted to romantic love alone. Spirit wants you to recognize that you are destined to experience multiple layers of love, from friendships that feel like family, to mentors who guide your steps, and family members who honor your growth. These are soul connections, members of your spiritual family who have been drawn into your life to support, guide, and uplift you. Spirit wants you to open your heart to these connections, allowing these individuals to enter your life, enrich your journey, and bring you the gifts of wisdom, camaraderie, and unconditional support. Each of these relationships is a manifestation of the love Spirit has prepared for you, a reflection of your soul's purpose and the abundance of joy meant to flow through your life. These connections are here to remind you that you're never alone, that you're supported by a network of souls who resonate with your mission and appreciate your journey. You're encouraged to embrace these relationships, to nurture them, and to find solace and strength in the bonds you share. Whether romantic or otherwise, each connection is Spirit's way of showing you that love is a vital part of your journey, a divine gift that has been aligned for you to experience the fullness of life. As you walk forward on your path, Spirit wants you to keep your heart open, ready to receive all forms of love. Picture the profound joy and harmony that come with these connections, those who share your dreams, who inspire you, who lift you when you're weary, and who celebrate your victories. Know that Spirit has placed these individuals in your life with intention, each bringing their unique energy to complement yours, adding richness to your experience. Through these deep connections, Spirit teaches you that love in its purest form is limitless, transcending time, distance, and circumstance. Allow yourself to envision these relationships flourishing, each one a sacred reflection of the love that exists within you. Spirit encourages you to honor these bonds, to approach them with gratitude and openness, knowing that each connection contributes to your soul's journey in its own way. True love, in all its beautiful, multifaceted forms, is a part of your destiny, a divine gift waiting to unfold in every encounter, every shared laugh, every moment of understanding. Embrace these connections as Spirit's way of reminding you that you are deeply loved, infinitely supported, and truly connected to the world around you. 4. Breaking through limiting beliefs. To fully step into your divine role as one of God's chosen ones, The Spirit is calling you to confront and release the beliefs that have quietly held you back from realizing your true potential. These limiting beliefs, often buried deep within, act as invisible barriers. Over time, they may have kept you from embracing the fullness of life, the love, joy, success, and abundance that are your divine inheritance. Have you ever felt as though something was holding you back, even when the path seemed clear? The Spirit is guiding you to tear down these walls and let go of the thoughts, habits, and patterns that have restrained you, urging you to step boldly into the greatness you were created for. God did not design you for a life of limitation, but for a life of expansion and abundance. As Ephesians 3:20 reminds us, He is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Imagine, just for a moment, a life where every dream, every desire, every calling on your heart is not only possible, but fully within your reach. Picture pursuing these dreams with a heart unburdened by fear, a mind free from the constraints of "I can't" or "I shouldn't," and a spirit that shines in its authenticity. This is the life God has intended for you, a life without the chains of doubt or fear. Spirit wants you to know that the limitations you perceive are mere illusions, shadows cast by fear, and that they dissolve as you step into the light of your true identity in Christ. Breaking free from these beliefs begins with awareness. What thoughts or patterns have kept you feeling small or undeserving? Often these beliefs are rooted in early experiences, societal pressures, or cultural norms that were never truly yours to carry. Romans 12:2 urges us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Spirit encourages you to observe these beliefs without judgment and question their origins. Were they placed upon you by someone else's fears, or by fleeting circumstances that no longer define who you are? As you reflect, ask yourself, is this belief aligned with God's truth about me? Does it reflect His promises or someone else's limited perception? By gently questioning these beliefs, you begin to strip away their power, reclaiming the parts of yourself that have been hidden or suppressed. This is not merely a mental exercise, but a spiritual journey, an act of faith and trust in God's plan for you. With each limiting belief you challenge, you affirm your worth and reclaim the power God has already placed within you. Consider this. What would your life look like if you fully believed in your God-given potential? How would you act if you knew without a doubt that His plans for you are good, to prosper you and not to harm you? Jeremiah 29:11. Each time you confront a limiting belief, see it as an opportunity, a divine invitation to rise higher, to grow stronger, and to walk more confidently in your purpose. Spirit is not asking you to fight these beliefs alone. As Psalm 46:1 reminds us, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. You are supported by the One who created you, the One who knows your potential and has prepared a path for you to thrive. Embrace this journey with faith, knowing that every belief you release brings you closer to the abundant, purpose-filled life that awaits. As you walk this path, you are not only breaking free, but stepping into a new chapter, one where your faith and courage illuminate the way to all God has destined for you. Are you ready to let go of what no longer serves you and rise into the fullness of who you are? Imagine rewriting your story with each belief you release, reshaping your life to align with your highest vision. Envision the freedom, the empowerment, the deep sense of alignment as you step into a reality where your possibilities are boundless, where each choice, each action, each moment reflects the fullness of your potential. Every time you challenge and release a limiting belief, you make space for new, empowering beliefs that affirm your purpose. You begin to see yourself not through the lens of past fears or insecurities, but through the expansive vision of Spirit. Your journey of breaking through these beliefs is a sacred one, a journey of reconnecting with your highest self, of affirming that you are here not merely to exist, but to thrive, to embody your purpose fully. With each belief you transform, you grow stronger, more aligned, more attuned to the vastness of what Spirit has in store for you. Consider the process of shedding these beliefs as a shedding of layers, peeling back what no longer serves you to reveal the luminous essence within. Spirit wants you to envision this release as a gift, a clearing of space to receive the abundance, joy, and fulfillment you have always been worthy of. Visualize yourself stepping into a new reality where every action is empowered, every choice made with confidence, and every goal pursued with the knowing that success, joy, and purpose are your birthright. The chains of doubt dissolve, replaced by a deep, unshakable faith in yourself and in Spirit's guidance. As you release these beliefs, allow yourself to dream bigger, to see your life as a canvas with infinite possibilities. Let go of the idea that there's anything you cannot achieve, that any dream is too far out of reach. Instead, affirm that you are worthy of every desire, capable of every vision, and deserving of all that your heart longs for. Spirit reminds you that there is no limit to the love, success, and abundance that can flow into your life. With each belief you release, you create space for Spirit to fill your life with blessings, opportunities, and miracles that exceed even your greatest dreams. Imagine the power you feel as each limiting belief fades away, replaced by the light of truth, the strength of purpose, and the clarity of vision. This process may feel challenging at times as you face parts of yourself that have been buried or forgotten. But Spirit wants you to see each step as a triumph, a reclaiming of your soul's full expression. This is your journey back to wholeness, to living as the powerful being you were always meant to be. Know that each belief you release brings you closer to your authentic self, aligning you with the destiny Spirit has planned for you, a destiny filled with love, joy, and impact. Picture yourself now, free from every limitation, standing in the fullness of your being. Feel the exhilaration, the joy, the peace that comes with knowing you are finally free to be who you truly are. Every limitation, every barrier has served its purpose, guiding you to this moment of liberation. Spirit celebrates each step you take, rejoices in every belief you overcome, and knows that you are walking a path that is true, aligned, and full of possibility. This is the life Spirit wants for you, a life without boundaries, a life where you can fully experience and embody the infinite potential within you. This is your time to break free, to rewrite your story, and to walk forward in a new reality where anything is possible. Embrace this journey, knowing that you are supported, loved, and guided every step of the way. As you let go of each limiting belief, Spirit fills that space with light, with strength, and with a vision of your highest self. You are on the threshold of a new beginning, a life of expansion and empowerment that reflects the greatness within. Step boldly, knowing that you are not alone, that Spirit is with you, and that your path is blessed beyond measure. This is your journey of becoming, of rising, and of breaking free into the limitless potential that awaits. 5. Living as an inspiration to others. Your journey as one of God's chosen ones transcends personal transformation. It holds the divine purpose of influencing and uplifting the lives of others in ways you may not yet fully grasp. The Spirit wants you to realize that as you step into the calling God has placed on your life, you naturally become a beacon of hope, a shining light that guides and inspires those around you. Your life becomes a testimony to the boundless possibilities that emerge when one embraces authenticity and walks in alignment with God's purpose. Every act of faith, every decision to persevere, and every demonstration of courage becomes a reminder to others of what can be achieved through trust in God and self-belief. Do you see the power in your journey? Even when you feel unseen or unnoticed, your unwavering commitment to your path is impacting others in ways that ripple far beyond what you might imagine. Matthew 5:14 declares, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Your light is meant to shine, illuminating the path for those who are still searching for their way." Consider the ripple effect of your authenticity. Picture the quiet strength you exude when you step boldly into your calling, refusing to let fear or doubt hold you back. This strength encourages others to find their own courage, to pursue their own dreams, and to break free from the chains of limitation. Spirit reminds you that living as an inspiration is not about commanding others to follow. It's about embodying the power of transformation. Your life becomes a living parable, echoing the truth that with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. Each time you rise above a challenge, pursue your dreams, or live out your God-given purpose, you create a ripple effect of inspiration. Who might be watching your journey right now, silently gaining the courage to step into their own calling? The Spirit assures you that the moments where you choose faith over fear and perseverance over doubt are not just victories for yourself, they are seeds of hope planted in the hearts of others. Romans 15:13 reminds us, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." Your trust in God overflows into the lives of those around you. The Spirit is guiding you to walk this path boldly, but with humility. Recognize that the gifts of growth, resilience, and purpose you are experiencing are not just for you. They are a testament to God's work in your life. As you embrace this role, do so with gratitude, understanding that your journey is an offering to the world. Have you considered how your story might be the very testimony someone else needs to hear to find their own breakthrough? Now, imagine a world where every person feels empowered to live a life of purpose, free from fear and hesitation. This is the world God envisions, a world where His chosen ones lead by example, encouraging others to embrace their light and trust in His promises. Your life, when lived authentically and courageously, contributes to this vision. By being true to the calling God has placed on your heart, you show others the beauty of a life lived in alignment with His will. Ask yourself, what legacy will your authenticity leave? How many lives will you touch simply by walking in faith and trusting in the divine purpose God has set for you? As you reflect, know that the Spirit is with you, empowering you to be a vessel of inspiration, a light in the darkness, and a testament to the limitless possibilities of a life surrendered to God's plan. Are you ready to let your light shine even brighter, knowing it will spark the flame of faith in others? Consider the many lives you touch without even realizing it. Friends, family, co-workers, even strangers who might see a glimpse of your courage and feel emboldened to make a change in their own lives. Spirit wants you to recognize that you are part of a greater movement, an awakening where people are seeking their purpose and truth. Each time you make a choice that aligns with your purpose, you strengthen this movement. You become part of a collective energy that uplifts and empowers, creating a world where authenticity and purpose become the norm. This is the power of living as a chosen one. It's the influence of a soul aligned with its purpose, a life that quietly yet profoundly reminds others of their own strength. Living as an inspiration also means accepting that your journey will not always be easy, but every challenge you face adds depth to your story. Spirit wants you to know that it's often in the moments of struggle and the times of resilience that you impact others the most. When people see you overcoming obstacles, rising after setbacks and continuing to walk your path. They see a reflection of their own potential to persevere. Your resilience, your strength in the face of adversity, becomes a source of hope for others, showing them that they too can overcome whatever life brings. Spirit wants you to recognize the power of your journey, to understand that every experience you go through adds richness to the story you're sharing with the world. Imagine being so aligned with your purpose that you naturally draw others who are inspired by your energy. People will be drawn to your light, to the authenticity you embody, and they may even seek guidance from you. Spirit wants you to know that your purpose includes helping others awaken to their own paths. By sharing your experiences, your insights, and your truth, you become a mentor, a guide for those who are just beginning to recognize their potential. This is part of your calling, to use your journey as a way to uplift others, to remind them of their own greatness, and to show them that they too can create a life that's meaningful and true. Spirit wants you to see that by embracing this role fully, you're contributing to a world of empowerment, a world where everyone has the courage to live authentically. Think about the power of a single soul living in alignment with its purpose. Now imagine the impact of a world filled with such souls. Each person who follows their path, who lives authentically, contributes to a collective consciousness that uplifts humanity. This is the world Spirit envisions, a world where every individual feels encouraged to pursue their own unique calling. By living as an inspiration, you're helping to create this reality, to bring this vision into being. Embracing your role as an inspiration doesn't mean seeking perfection or trying to be something you're not. Spirit wants you to live fully as yourself, to understand that it's your authenticity, your willingness to be vulnerable and real, that resonates with others. People are inspired by the truth, by the imperfections, by the journey that shows growth and learning. Spirit is guiding you to be an inspiration, not by pretending to have it all figured out, but by showing up as you are, by embracing your humanity and allowing others to see that they are not alone in their struggles, their dreams, or their growth. As you continue to live in alignment with your purpose, Spirit encourages you to see the beauty of the journey, to celebrate each step forward, knowing that you are not only fulfilling your own destiny, but also inspiring others to pursue theirs. Living as an inspiration is a gift, a calling, and a powerful way to bring light into the world. Every decision you make, every dream you chase, every truth you embody becomes a beacon, a light that reminds others of their own strength and potential. This is the legacy of a chosen one, the influence of a soul that lives authentically and fearlessly, guided by Spirit and aligned with purpose. 6. Trusting Spirit's guidance in every step. Your journey as a chosen one is truly unique, unlike anyone else's path, crafted with divine purpose and intention. Spirit is guiding you every step of the way, even when the road feels unclear or uncertain. There will be moments when you might doubt, when the destination seems hidden, or when you feel tempted to question whether you're moving in the right direction. In these times, Spirit wants you to remember that you are never alone, that you're being led with care and love through every twist, turn, and unexpected event. Each step, each encounter, every circumstance is part of a larger plan, a path designed specifically for you and your growth. Trusting Spirit's guidance requires releasing the need for control, embracing the mystery of life, and understanding that even when things seem uncertain, you are exactly where you need to be. Imagine waking up every morning with a profound sense of trust, a feeling deep in your soul that every experience you face, whether it's filled with joy or challenge, is leading you to the life of purpose and fulfillment that Spirit has prepared for you. This trust is not a passive state. It's a powerful stance of alignment with Spirit's will. Each day brings signs, Small yet significant moments of clarity, intuitive nudges, and serendipitous encounters that remind you that you're on the right path. These aren't random occurrences. They are Spirit's way of showing you that you're in harmony with a higher plan, a purpose that's leading you towards something beautiful and meaningful. Spirit communicates with you in ways that may seem subtle but are profoundly impactful. Pay attention to these signs. They may come as recurring numbers like 1111 or 333, a meaningful conversation you overhear at just the right time, or perhaps even a dream that lingers in your mind, carrying a message. These synchronicities and nudges are Spirit's way of guiding you, affirming that every step you take is aligned with your highest self. When you trust Spirit's guidance, you're opening yourself to the abundance, joy, and peace that's waiting for you. This guidance is unwavering, a constant presence in your life, leading you toward a life that is not only fulfilling, but also deeply aligned with who you are. Imagine the peace that comes with this trust, a peace that grounds you even in the face of uncertainty. Spirit wants you to lean into this peace, to feel its soothing presence like a warm embrace, reminding you that you're supported in ways that go beyond what you may understand at the moment. The path may not always appear clear, and there may be times when you feel as though you're walking through fog, unable to see what's ahead. But Spirit is always there, illuminating just enough for you to take the next step, urging you forward with quiet strength and gentle assurance. Trusting Spirit's guidance means allowing yourself to surrender, to release the need to control every detail or to have all the answers right away. It's about embracing the journey as it unfolds, knowing that each moment of trust strengthens your connection with Spirit and brings you closer to the life you are meant to live. Surrender is not giving up. It's a powerful act of faith, a choice to believe that Spirit knows the way, even when you cannot see it. With each step, you're moving closer to your purpose, to a life that's rich with meaning, aligned with your soul's deepest desires, and filled with blessings that Spirit has prepared just for you. Consider the joy that fills your heart as you lean into Spirit's guidance, realizing that you don't have to carry the weight of figuring it all out. Imagine the freedom in knowing that you are supported, that Spirit is working on your behalf, aligning everything to bring you exactly what you need when you need it. This is the beauty of walking with Spirit, a journey where every experience, every lesson, every blessing is part of a master plan unfolding in perfect time. As you deepen your trust, you'll find that each day feels lighter, filled with an effortless flow that brings peace, confidence, and clarity. Living with this trust transforms your perspective. You begin to see obstacles as opportunities, delays as divine timing, and setbacks as lessons that help you grow. Spirit wants you to see that there is nothing random in your life. Every event, every experience has a purpose, a reason for being. Trusting Spirit means believing that everything, from the smallest moment to the biggest challenge, is woven into the tapestry of your destiny. You may not always understand it in the moment, but one day, when you look back, the path will make sense, each step fitting together in a beautiful, intricate design. Spirit's guidance brings you to a place where you no longer need constant reassurance or validation from the outside world. Your trust in Spirit becomes your anchor, your source of strength, allowing you to walk forward with courage and confidence. Imagine being so aligned with Spirit that you can navigate any challenge with grace, knowing that every experience is preparing you for something greater. This journey isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about evolving, growing, and discovering the depths of who you are as a chosen one. Spirit's guidance is also about opening your heart to the people, opportunities, and experiences that are meant for you. Trusting Spirit means allowing yourself to be led to places, people, and moments that resonate with your purpose, that bring you joy and fulfillment. Spirit wants you to live a life that feels true to you, a life that reflects your highest potential and aligns with your soul's calling. Trust that as you follow Spirit's guidance, you will find yourself in the right places at the right times, meeting the right people who support and uplift you. Every step you take with Spirit brings you closer to the life that is uniquely yours. This journey, though sometimes filled with mystery, is one of empowerment, transformation, and joy. Spirit wants you to know that trusting this path is one of the most beautiful gifts you can give yourself. You are never alone on this journey. Spirit walks beside you, guiding you, supporting you, and celebrating each step forward. Embrace this guidance, allow it to light your way, and know that with each step you are creating a life filled with purpose, peace, and abundance. This is the power of walking with Spirit, the gift of being a chosen one, guided by love, wisdom, and divine grace. 7. Becoming a living manifestation of purpose. You are no longer just discovering your purpose, you are becoming it. The journey you have walked, the struggles you have overcome, and the lessons Spirit has carefully placed before you were all orchestrated for this very moment. Now, you are stepping into a new level of existence, one where purpose becomes the very fabric of your being, woven into every breath you take and every step you make. This is the metamorphosis of purpose, where the soul's calling transforms from a whisper to a tangible living reality resonating in everything you do. Visualize yourself as a powerful vessel of purpose, embodying the essence of your higher calling. Feel the alignment coursing through you, grounding you as you move through the world with grace, confidence, and a profound sense of direction. Imagine each action you take being led by Spirit, each word you speak infused with intention. You are here not just to observe life, but to co-create with it. You are here to live boldly, to leave a mark that not only speaks to your unique journey, but serves as a testament to the boundless possibilities for those who follow. Living as a chosen one means embracing your purpose as your identity, not merely as an abstract concept, but as the very essence of who you are. You are not here to drift aimlessly through existence. You are here to create, inspire, and transform. Spirit wants you to understand that you are a catalyst for change, a living example of the power of alignment. Your journey is a reminder to others that they too are capable of stepping into their true purpose. This is a sacred calling, an invitation to live with love, light, and power emanating from within, to be the embodiment of divine intention. As you grow into this role, picture the ripple effect you create in the world around you. Each choice you make, each dream you nurture, and each goal you pursue becomes a beacon, a radiant light illuminating the path for others who are searching for their own purpose. Spirit is calling on you to live courageously, to own every aspect of your journey, and to recognize that your unique steps are leading you into a life filled with deeper meaning and impact. You are here to inspire, to uplift, and to be an example of what it means to live authentically, fully embodying the truth of your being. Consider the lives you touch simply by being who you are. Every decision you make sends out waves of inspiration. Others watch you, often silently drawing strength and hope from the way you live. You are proof that life can be purposeful, that challenges can be overcome, and that true fulfillment is possible. Imagine every action as a seed planted in the hearts of those who cross your path, seeds that bloom into their own manifestations of purpose. Spirit wants you to shine brightly, to fully embrace your uniqueness, and to trust that every step you take is not only guiding you forward, but lighting the way for others. When you become a living manifestation of purpose, life becomes imbued with a richness and depth that brings peace and satisfaction unlike anything you've ever known. Spirit wants you to experience this joy, the kind that settles deeply into your soul, filling every moment with a sense of rightness and resonance. This is what it means to live in harmony with your true self. Every day becomes an opportunity to celebrate, a chance to deepen your connection to your purpose. You awaken each morning with the understanding that you are on a path that was always meant for you, a path that has been calling your soul since the beginning. The beauty of living in alignment with your purpose is that it transforms even the simplest moments into something sacred. Each encounter, each task, each goal you accomplish holds meaning because it is done with intention and in harmony with who you truly are. Spirit wants you to savor this richness, to bask in the fulfillment that comes from knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Every challenge becomes a lesson, every victory a reminder that you're progressing, evolving, and fulfilling your destiny. As you walk forward, know that Spirit is with you, guiding you, celebrating your growth, and amplifying your light. The universe has watched as you've grown, as you've weathered storms, and as you've become a living embodiment of resilience and strength. This is your time to live in the fullness of who you are, to create, to inspire, and to make an impact that ripples out into the lives of others. You are not just on this path for yourself. You are on this path to illuminate the way for others, to be a shining example of what it means to live with purpose. This is your invitation to stand tall in your truth, to embrace the journey, and to know that each step forward is blessed. Spirit is rejoicing as you continue on this sacred journey, knowing that you are making the world a better place simply by being who you are. This is your time to live with purpose, to walk with grace, and to be a source of inspiration for all those who witness your journey. Spirit wants you to feel this joy, to recognize that every moment is an opportunity to deepen your connection with your soul, to walk a path that brings fulfillment beyond measure. This is the life you were always meant to live, the life that you now claim fully as a living manifestation of your purpose. Chosen one, this is your journey, your purpose, and your destiny. You are here to live a life that is rich, meaningful, and uniquely yours. Trust that everything you've experienced has led you to this moment, preparing you for a life of abundance, love, and impact. Embrace your path. Trust Spirit's guidance. Know that you are exactly where you need to be. This is just the beginning. Your purpose is unfolding beautifully, and the best is yet to come. Step forward with confidence, knowing that the universe is supporting you in every way. This is your time to shine. In conclusion, your journey as one of God's chosen ones is a powerful testimony of faith, courage, and purpose. Every step you take in embracing your divine calling not only transforms your life, but also becomes a source of inspiration for others. By living authentically, you shine as a beacon of hope, demonstrating what is possible when we trust God's plan and walk boldly in His light. Remember, your life is a message, a reflection of His greatness. And through your actions, you encourage others to find and pursue their own God-given purpose. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to support this channel through Super Thanks, but even if you can't, your presence here is already a blessing. Thank you for taking the time to listen, reflect, and grow with us. Your journey matters, and your faith is deeply appreciated. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to the channel for more uplifting content. Your engagement helps us reach more souls with messages of hope and love. May God bless you abundantly and guide you as you continue on your journey. Remember, you are chosen, loved, and purposed for greatness. Stay strong, stay faithful, and let your light shine brightly. See you in the next video.